love that.
My next guest says Washington has no plan and no budget and spending billions on programs that simply do not work and do not create jobs. So what are his ideas? Republican Congressman Charles Djou out of Hawaii is here live with us now. And, sir, welcome. You've got your work cut out for you. Gallup just put out a new poll. It ranks Congress with the lowest approval level of any institution in America at 11%. How do you fix that?
Well, you know, and actually the American people are a lot smarter than members of the United States Congress. You're absolutely right. The abysmal approval ratings that currently Congress is seeing is well-deserved. We are spending too much money on programs that do not work with absolutely no plan to pay any of this money back.
But you had the stimulus package to create jobs, you had health care reform, you had the home mortgage program, you had cash for clunkers.
Yep.
And what's going on here? Are you arguing that none of us helped this country?
You know, the American people are absolutely right that the majority in Congress right now, their answer to everything is spend, spend, and spend some more. What America needs is more private sector jobs, not more public sector programs. But the problem is the current majority in the U.S. Congress, their answer to everything is create another government program to fix whatever ails our nation.
So what's your idea?
What
do we do?
What the United States Congress should be focusing on, number one, we should be passing a balanced budget amendment to make the Congress, just like every American family, balance its budgets. Second, we should be looking at reducing our marginal tax rates, reducing the capital gains tax rate, so we encourage more job creation, more investors, more entrepreneurs. That's the way we fix the American economy, not this program of spend, spend, and spend some more that the current Democrats want to push.
You've been in Congress 2 months now, right? Month and a half?
Yes.
About 2 months? The people say, why listen to you?
Because you know what? I am the member of Congress who went most recently in front of the American peoples for their judgment with my special election just a couple of months ago. And I can vouch that with my special election just a couple of months ago, the American people are very concerned about our economy generally and specifically about these ballooning budget deficits and this enormous national debt.
There's an even more specific question because you won in a district that Republicans usually don't win in. Now,
yes, and I think
why do you think that was the case?
Well, because I ran on a very simple message that I understand and will never ever forget that every single dollar the government spends comes from a family. And unfortunately, there are too few members in the majority in Congress who understand and recognize this and aren't troubled by the enormous amount of spending going on here in the U.S. Congress. Right now, the U.S. Congress, the majority in the U.S. Congress, is taking our nation down the same path as the nation of Greece.
Well, there's only one way to change that from your perspective, then. You got to win back the majority, you're saying. You're the Republican Party, the party you serve. Now, just come back to this point here about the election that you won. You were also one of 9 Republicans considered at risk, and there's going to be a fundraiser later today to help raise money for you. Are you concerned that come 5 months from now that, well, you're back in Hawaii and you lose this election?
You know, I'm going to run my campaign the way I've run every campaign in my political career. And that's with 2 things. Number 1, enormous amounts of hard work. And number 2, building it around a message of fiscal responsibility and government accountability. And that's the type of campaign that works in the state of Hawaii, and I'm confident works in any corner of this great nation. And I think my win in Hawaii shows that the message of fiscal responsibility is resonating, and it's resonating even in places like the state of Hawaii.
Charles Djou, thank you for coming on today, the Republican out of Hawaii.
Thank you so much.
He's been in Congress, been on the job about 60 days right now. In 30 minutes, we'll take the Democratic side of this and see what they will do in order to help America get out of its rut. Thank you, sir, for your time today.
Thank you so much. Aloha.
5 minutes.